Welcome, storytellers and wordsmiths gather round to journey through meter's rhythmic sound. Rhyme schemes, magic, and children's tales we'll explore. With ChatGPT's help, creativity will soar. So seize imagination. Let's embark today. Decoding words, symphony in a captivating way. Hey everyone! That was an intro done by ChatGPT in poetic meter. I am in the process of turning my story into a series of children's books, starting with my Pechakucha, which I'll link here. And thinking about a children's book, I can't imagine not having it rhyme. I think rhyming makes it so much more fun to read a book, and my kids enjoy it so much more. I remember learning about syllables and rhyming schemes back in my elementary school days. I want to share with you some of my favorites. The first one I'll share is from A Light in the Attic by Silverstein. It's this one right here. It's called Homework Machine. The homework machine, oh the homework machine, most perfect contraption that's ever been seen. Just put your homework, then drop in a dime, snap on the switch, and in 10 seconds time, your homework comes out quick and clean as can be. Here it is, 9 plus 4, and the answer is 3. 3? Oh me, I guess it's not as perfect as I thought it would be. I read that the other day and I thought, was Silverstein predicting ChatGPT? Because that's definitely how I feel about my homework machine. It'll get you part of the way through, but you're going to have to edit whatever ChatGPT spits out. You still have to be the human. But it's a great help and a great starting point. That's what I'll say about that. It's from Llama, Mad at Mama. It's one that my kids love reading. I don't know why. It's this page right here. When the little llama has had enough, it says, loaf of bread and cream of wheat. Llama wants his treat. It's no fun to shop at Shop-O-Rama. Llama, mad at mama. I think some of the most fun parts about the Dewdney Llama series is the llamas and the mamas, in the way that it kind of tongue twists your tongue. And the last one is a part of The Little Blue Truck by Alice Schertle and illustrated by Jill McElmurry, which I'll link all of these books in the description below. It's towards the end of the book after the little truck saves his big brother. And the big brother is saying, "Thanks, little brother," said the dump to Blue. "You helped me and they helped you. Now I see a lot depends on a helping hand from a few good friends." Those are some of the poetic storybooks that my kids enjoy, also from my youth. The Silverstein one, I remember daydreaming about having a homework machine and wanting to be able to do it, even if it gave me the wrong answers. And here's the day, ChatGPT is here to help me do my homework in a less than perfect way. I wanted to do some research about what is the best way to rhyme in a children's book. I Googled and I came up with an article by Brooke Vitale. She has both an Instagram and YouTube. Check her out. She had an article on metering. Basically, meters are like the feet that you have in each line of a poem, and each meter has a number association. So like monometer is 1, dimeter is 2, trimeter, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, and it goes on. There are 2 main metering types or rhythms that sound good to me. In iambic meter, every other syllable is stressed. So I got a brand new car today. I hope they do not make me pay. The stressed syllable is on the second sound. In anapestic meter, it's every third beat is stressed. So the example that she gave is the sun went down low and it took all the light. I rushed off to bed without saying good night. It stresses on the third beat. So a lot of poetry is very much like music, and you want to have this rhythm to your words so that it's easier to say. Music being out loud, spoken word and poetry being out loud. That's how I'm going about writing my children's book. Once you have a good idea of what kind of rhyming scheme you want to do, you can ask ChatGPT if you already have a story. It helps if you have that written out, and you can put that into ChatGPT and ask it to write it in whatever media you'd like. And you can do this many different ways. First, to write an intro for this video, then taking that intro, and then I asked ChatGPT to rewrite it in iambic tetrameter. You can see I asked it to write it in a limerick, in a haiku, in iambic pentameter. I think that's the most popular for poetry, in common meter, which poets like Emily Dickinson use, or in a ballad. When ChatGPT kind of goes off the rails or has like the hallucination, it's better to go back to the original paragraph and try to start over. But again, just like the homework machine, it definitely gets wonky, and you have to go in there and either edit some of it or just start over. I think it gives you a great base to work from and edit into the book of your dreams. I'll give you a little taste of my book. In the realm of idea, a ruler so bright, magenta on wheels, a magical light. With hair like a comet, she'd glide through the air, a design leader by day, a skater with flair. And that's the first set of stanzas that is written for my book. And I am toying with the idea of calling it the Ballad of Magenta on Wheels. Tell me what you think, or if you have other ideas of what I should call this story. So I hope this helps you craft your story. Sometimes with ChatGPT, rhymes are questionable. I've had it make things that look like they rhyme on paper, but when you say it out loud, it doesn't sound quite right. Some of the ways that I've gotten it to get a little bit better is to ask it to rewrite that particular area with perfect rhyme in the different meter that I want. That seems to work really well. And it's pretty fun to see your whole story translated for you into these different stanzas and schemes, and adding in whimsy. You get out what you put in. So the fantasy aspects of my story, you have to ask it for. I mean, sometimes it'll come up with some interesting ideas right from the start, and that's pretty cool too. So what do you think? Will you try it? Which rhyming scheme is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Next time, I get to the most exciting part. I hope that I'm getting to the most exciting part of the journey for me, which is the mid-journey. Subscribe if you want to see Magenta skating through the hallways of a tech office. Until we meet again. Bye.